Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're here tonight on the show to talk about WWE Raw, July 3rd. Pretty much July 4th, basically like edition of Raw, I guess. But a pretty decent show tonight, I thought. There were some things I liked about the show. There's some stuff I didn't like. But I guess we'll get right into it. So the first thing we get Seth Rollins coming out, the fans singing his song. I know people are starting to get tired of it, but I'm not. Personally, I like it. But you got Shields, like JD from New York, that will say it's corny and lame and old, but yeah. People want the fans to get more involved, but people will complain, like JD. I still like it, I like when they sing Cody's song too. It's just fun. I like singing their songs. But Seth Rollins is about to speak, and all of a sudden we hear Cody Rhodes' music. Whoa! I was wondering why Cody Rhodes is going out there. Was he going to confront Seth Rollins or something? Or was this just a way to get Brock Lesnar out there to interrupt him, and then we get a brawl between the two? I don't know if this needed to have Seth Rollins involved. Like, I don't know what Cody was out there for. So, but one way to kick off Raw, though, Cody Rhodes picked a fight with Brock Lesnar. He had a clean Cody cutter. Probably the cleanest Cody cutter he's done yet. Brock Lesnar sold it really well. So he sold that Cody cutter like a boss. But I'm like, why is Cody going out there? Because he wants to finish a story with the other belt that Roman has. Not the World Heavyweight title. He just wanted Cody to finish the story, not go for the World Heavyweight title. Probably. But what did Cody cutter sell? Brock sound like a champ and making Cody look like a star. But I guess we're going to get Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar 3 at SummerSlam. But I don't know if this really needed to have Seth Rollins out there. I don't know why Cody was out there for Seth Rollins anyways. But that was interesting. But I will say this. I don't like where this is headed, though. Cody needs to finish his story with Roman. Like, why would he go after Seth when he's already beat him 3 times? And you can't have just Seth just lose a 4th time and lose the title. And you can't have Cody lose, though, either. Brock doesn't need another title. Seth can defend the triple threat. Can defend the title with anyone else. I really don't want to see a triple threat. If they want Cody versus Brock, fine. If they want Cody and Brock, they can have that. But I have no interest in a triple threat. You got 3 massive pops back to back for Seth, Cody, and Lesnar, all getting big pops from the crowd. But Raw did start off strong. But Rollins still stays in the ring after we had a brawl. And here comes the Judgment Day, and Seth Rollins had a segment. And they were trying to drop some hints. Could Damian Priest cash in the Money in the Bank contract tonight? You knew he wasn't going to cash it in tonight. I feel like he should hold on and cash it in a big event. Say maybe like SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble. Hell, even WrestleMania could be an option. It wasn't going to be tonight. But it's way too early. I think he's going to hold on to it for like a month or 2, maybe. But yeah, anyways, listening to Kevin Patrick was torture on commentary. Dude can't commentate worth a shit on Monday Night Raw. He's like, oh, it looks harder than it really is. Or he thinks it's not is he's not. He basically think he's not as bad. Jesus Christ, dude's bad, so bad. Commentary, Jesus Christ. I want Byron Saxton back. Anyways, we had a shit stain Nakamura versus Damian Priest. Damian Priest getting a clean win over Shinsuke Nakamura. Which is good to see. Good to see Damian Priest rack up some clean wins. And a really good match. Nakamura and Priest are really good wrestlers. And Priest has just broke out as the main event guy. As a top main eventer on Monday Night Raw. Which is good to see. And the stuff with him and Finn Balor is starting to get interesting as we get towards the main event I'll talk about. Ronda Rousey. We had Ronda Rousey out there, but as soon as she's about to talk, here comes Shayna Baszler. And this was Shayna Baszler's best promo on all of her years on the main roster. She literally went off on Ronda Rousey. The promo felt very real, and that was worthy of praise. And she got some pretty good reaction from the crowd. And that's because she meant every word from that promo. I feel like the best promos come straight from the heart with emotion behind them. And I feel like Shayna was supposed to be the heel in this, but she's automatically become the fat baby face as nobody likes Ronda Rousey. And everything she said on the microphone was true. We're tired of hearing Ronda on the mic. I loved every second of it. She said everything we've been saying online. And I love Shayna Baszler, because this is what we've been waiting for so damn long since she's got here. She should have been a destroyer, but Vince doesn't appreciate her, but you know what? Fuck the rules. The intimidated threat of Shayna Baszler's back, love the attitude, and they're finally gonna push her maybe. She badly needed a face turn, and that was pretty much a babyface promo. It's smart by them to put her in that role instead of putting Ronda Rousey in that role. And Ronda looked embarrassed out there. Shayna was given an opportunity to showcase her promo abilities and nailed it. Then she had a big knee on Ronda Rousey. Of course, she pretty much no-sold it. She didn't even sell it for like 5 seconds. But yeah, that's the end of that. Next, we had a tag team turmoil. I really didn't like this. That's one of the things in the show I didn't like. Sonya and Chelsea versus Tegan Nox and Dana Brooke versus Emma and Nikki Cross versus Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell versus Kay and Carter and Katana Chance. This women's turmoil match is the absolute what am I trying to say? It's the absolute perfect example of how terrible WWE's has treated their entire women's division, really. Outside of a few names. Just pathetic of how bad this women's division is. Like, what are we looking at? Look at these women's body language, and they don't care. It's like they don't care out there. And why should I? I wish they did not have Candice and Indy in their debut lose so early. They literally were the first team eliminated. But yet, they're a real team. And yet, they can't be in the final few over Tegan Nox and Dana Brooke, who are a makeshift team. Emma and Nikki Cross, who are a makeshift team. They're the first two eliminated. Just Triple H's girl, NXT girls get this treatment. Ugh. Just absolute trash. I never understand why we need a women's tag titles in the first place. They're literally embarrassing at this point. Like, Kaden and Katana are the women's tag team division at this point. But Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville win the tag team turmoil. I guess they make good nothing opponents for the new champions, I guess. And I want to say Kaden and Katana should get the win and face them, but it doesn't matter who wins them right now. They're just so pathetic. You got Raquel smiling at their whole time. Raquel, Rodriguez Gonzalez. I don't know why she's smiling at there every time. I don't know what's so good to smile about. More reason why his company's pathetic, choosing Sonya and Chelsea Green over Kaden and Katana. I mean, I like Chelsea Green, but I'd rather see Kaden Katana chance. But I guess that this tag team title match will be a bathroom break match. None of the 4 women in this match act like or look like a tag team. They all come out separately, do 0 to no tag maneuvers, and they all... Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, Kaden Carter and Katana Chance are like the only real tag team here. Sonya and Chelsea Green have started to work together, but they're not like a real tag team that have worked for years. Candice and Indy are good, but they got eliminated in the first one. Candice LeRae is 37 years old, still in her prime, really good pro wrestler. Oh, the age thing, we can't do with that. This is just awful. What was the point of bringing Candice LeRae back just to treat her like this? She would have been better off staying at home with her husband. Next, we get a good Bronson Reed video package. Good, sweet video package for Bronson Reed. And next, Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus promo. I know some people can't want this feud to end pretty fast enough. Like JD said something, he want the Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus feud can't end fast enough. I get that. I know people are probably tired of seeing Trish Stratus on TV, but I don't get why. It wasn't bad. I feel like people were just hating on this. I mean, I don't know why it had to get 10 minutes of promo time. I get that. I don't know why it got 10 minutes. But the reason Trish is back is to put over Becky. I mean, it's pretty evident if you're paying attention. But this show didn't really feel important. But at least Trish brought back her iconic look from 2004 with the mask. But Becky was shooting facts on Trish was great. I mean, Becky cut a good promo. I thought she cut a good promo. Trish was alright. Next we have Cody Rhodes interviewing on stage. Whoa! That's why they brought him out there, to do the whoa. He basically said, "Oh, well, I'm gonna fight Brock Lesnar." Well, no shit. He didn't say when, but we know it's gonna be SummerSlam. I mean, come on, man. But was that really necessary? I like Cody and I like his interest, but that was kind of unnecessary. Next, Alpha Academy versus the Viking Raiders. Alpha Academy wins versus the Viking Raiders. A pretty decent match. Chad Gable continues to prove why he's so underrated. Maxine Dupree getting over with the crowd. Alpha Academy. Maxine looking pretty good out there. Next, backstage promo by Ricochet. And he pretty much invites Logan Paul next week for a face-to-face. I like that they had like a backstage brawl after Money in the Bank. After Ricochet's put through the table, they had a backstage brawl. So it looks like we're going to get Logan Paul and Ricochet, Money in the Bank. Or not Money in the Bank, SummerSlam. That's going to be a good match, Logan Paul and Ricochet. Next, Rhea Ripley versus Natalya. Rhea Ripley retains the Raw Women's title. Or World Women's title, I don't know what it is now. But a really good match on the show. Probably the best match on this show. And there wasn't really many matches tonight. Tommaso Ciampa backstage segment and The Miz both cut really good promos. The Miz continues to prove why he's one of the best talkers. I like that he's becoming more and more serious, The Miz. So it looks like we're going to get no DQ match next week. Matt Riddle defeats Giovanni Vinci in a few minutes. Drew McIntyre comes out and saves Riddle. They have a backstage promo. We're going to have a tag match next week. Imperium versus Riddle and Drew. Next we have Seth Rollins versus Dominic. And Damian Priest comes in the ring, hits a choke slam. And Seth Rollins wins via DQ versus Dominic Mysterio. And pretty good match. Judgment Day obviously interfered. Balor then comes out. He hits Seth Rollins with a punch and knocks Priest out of the ring. Priest getting mad. Seth Rollins escapes. Hits a pedigree on Dominic. And Balor and Priest arguing back and forth. So it looks like we're eventually going to get that turn. The cracks keep showing between the Judgment Day of Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and I think Priest is going to turn soon, or Balor, Rhea and Dominic are gonna kick him out soon. We're gonna get Priest and a big baby face run. But yeah, I'll give the show 6 out of 10. There were some good things I liked, some things I didn't like that I basically went over. So yeah, that's all I'll say for Raw. So until next time, have a lot. Peace.